Hello, my name is Melita Hollis,
Hi,
and I'll be your therapist for today. And your name?
Angie West.
Okay, and what do you prefer to be called?
You can just call me Angie.
Okay, just Angie. Okay, great. Angie, before we get started, let me explain to you the confidentiality policy that we have with this agency. First, anything that you say here is generally kept confidential, except in the case of self-harm or if there's evidence of abuse or threat to other people, then I have a duty to warn and report that.
Okay.
Okay, you understand that? Okay, but just keep in mind too, this is a safe place and you should be able to feel like you can talk to me about anything. Okay, and also let me kind of explain how these sessions will run. This is the first initial session, and the subsequent sessions will follow differently. But the things I'm about to explain will follow in the same pattern as well.
Okay.
What we do here is called setting the agenda, and that is making sure that we talk about the most important things that are important to you. We do that collaboratively. If you can't think of something at the time or something else comes up, you let me know and we put that on there. And if we're able to get to it that day, we do. And if not, we hold it back. Also, we do a mood check just to make sure that things are going well for you. Just as a gauge if you are improving or not, and seeing if we can try some other things to help you to feel better.
Okay.
Also, during the session, we will summarize. We prescribe homework, and we talk about that. We um, get you to tell me what you like about the session and what we could do differently about that.
Okay.
Okay, so what are your expectations of um, these sessions?
I just want to feel better.
Okay, so your expectation is to feel better.
Yes.
Okay, and I've covered what my expectations are in the flow of the session, so we'll work together collaboratively to make those things happen. Is that okay with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so can you tell me a little bit about your mood last week to now? If you could.
Right now I kind of feel okay.
Okay.
Last week wasn't a good week.
Okay. And just before I'm letting you know, we'll be jotting some things down as I'm not able to keep up with exactly everything, but this will help me to understand exactly how you're feeling. Is that okay that I write some things down?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So today is just okay. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst you could have felt, can you tell me how you quantify okay?
Uh, okay would probably be a 5.
So today you are a 5.
Right.
So kind of neutral.
Kind of in the middle.
Okay, kind of in the middle. Okay, so can you describe, well, how are you feeling today?
I feel better today. Last week, like I said, wasn't a good week.
Okay, so last week you were about a 5. Today you're feeling a little bit better. What would you say you were on that same scale, 1 to 10, 1 being great, 10 being the worst you've ever felt? How would you describe your feeling today?
Um, I guess truthfully, maybe a 7.
Okay, so today we're a 7. That's kind of closer to feeling, but not quite, not where you want to be. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's true. That's it. Exactly.
Okay. So there is a difference in how you felt today and last week. Can you tell me a little bit about what may have happened?
Um, Today I think it's just hitting me. Last week I didn't feel too good either, but this week it's just hitting me that I don't think my boss likes me. So it just makes me feel depressed.
Okay. So when I talked to you about setting the agenda, sounds like you're having some issues at work. Is that something that you would like to work on?
Yeah, that's probably like one of the main things of me and my boss. We used to get along, but now we don't, and I don't know why. I just feel like she doesn't like me.
Okay, so you're having boss issues, and did you say that it is making you depressed?
I feel like it's making me, I don't want to go to work in the morning, and I can't sleep at night, and I just feel just overwhelmed.
Okay, so with the boss issues and then the way it makes you feel, are those two things that you would like to discuss today or
Uh,
work toward? Or
Probably just maybe my boss issue today.
Okay, so today you just want to only put on the agenda your boss issues.
Yeah.
And next week you might want to talk about the depression that you say you're feeling as a result of the boss issue.
Yes.
Okay, well, okay, that's fine. We will put that on the agenda to discuss. So can you tell me a little bit about the issues you've been having with your boss?
Well, I've only been there 6 months,
Okay.
and everything was going well at first. I was getting everything on time, but my car broke down, and I kind of started being late to work. And I'm just to the point now where I just think my boss took it personal, and I just don't think my boss likes me.
Okay, so what I hear you saying is that you started having some personal issues and it came to work and you think your boss took it personal?
Mhm.
Okay. What types of things have been said that makes you think that she has taken it personal?
She's written me up a couple of times, and just for no reason at all. And she doesn't really smile at me like she used to.
Okay.
So I don't know.
So you've noticed a change in her.
Right. Right.
Okay. So what have you done to see if these things are happening that she doesn't really like you?
I haven't done anything. I've just been too scared to. I just go to my desk and do my work. So I guess I probably need to work on some stuff, but I haven't worked on anything.
Okay. And does it matter to you if she likes you?
It does.
It does matter to you if she likes you. Okay, so you don't quite have the evidence to support that she doesn't like you.
Right.
And you don't quite have enough evidence to support that she does.
Right.
Now, and you said that it's causing you some depression.
Mhm.
Okay. So remember I kind of told you that we kind of prescribe homework is to help the patient to start to feel better or to see some things about what's going on in the situation. And just before I talk about the homework, let me tell you about the CBT model, which that's something that we'll be using. And I told you also that they'll be having homework. And with all these things, it will begin to help you feel better. And CBT is a model that educates the patient on the events that may happen in their life, like what you described with your boss,
Right.
affects our thoughts, and it also then affects our reactions and even our behaviors.
Right.
And so, and with that homework, it helps the patients to identify those what they call automatic thoughts and to describe how they're beginning to feel when those things come on. So if you're willing to do some homework to see if in fact she doesn't like you, because you said it's causing you to feel depressed.
Right.
Okay, so what I would like for you to do is if you could just approach her in polite conversation and then jot down how you felt and seeing how, if it was a positive thing or if it was a negative thing.
Okay.
And once you come back next week, we'll talk about how you felt when you approached her in polite conversation. And you said that you noticed that she did not smile like she used to with you.
Right.
Take note of that and see if anything in fact had changed with her.
Okay.
Okay, are you willing to do that?
I am.
Okay, great. So I just want you to jot those things down and bring them back in the next session.
Okay.
Okay, we're nearing the end of our time, and so I just want to summarize the things that we talked about today. You presented a problem with your boss, and you said it kind of makes you feel depressed, and you said you didn't want to quite get into the depression, but you just wanted to talk about the problems with your boss. You feel like she doesn't like you due to she's not the same with you, and you also agreed to test that out and see if in fact how you felt in regard to that, and you're going to come back and bring that back and we'll talk about it.
Right.
Okay, and at this point in the session we'll get some feedback from you. What about the session you liked or didn't like or could go better the next time?
I liked everything. I just want to know, I just want somebody to help me figure out, is it me or is it my boss?
Okay.
So everything was okay with me. It was good.
Okay, and so hopefully in these next few sessions we'll get to uncover, is it you or is it your supervisor, and hopefully we'll find new ways of thinking and responding to these situations. In fact, if she doesn't like you, then you have to be okay, and so we'll eventually work toward feeling better.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. It was nice to meet you. See you next week.
Thank you so much.